on my show if I didn't ask you this question. You got to get the stock question. Give me a good gym story.
Oh boy, a good gym story. Good gym story. Gosh, now you're making me brain fart because you're putting me on the spot.
Yep, like I get everybody.
Yeah, every day just seems like something crazy. Oh, okay, here's one recently. There's this guy, I train at an MMA gym, UFC gym. All right. So we get mixed martial artists, we get kickboxers, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, and I cross train. I do all that stuff too. Mostly jits. I mostly do jits just for like the cross training aspect and all that stuff. But one of my buddies, he's a former pro fighter. He has one of his older teammates hit him up. Hey man, I'm going through a lot of stress, yada yada yada. I need to come in the gym and get my head clear. I want to fight somebody. I want to spar somebody. And he's like, well, I'm not gonna do it, man. He's the manager. I'm working the front desk. So he comes up, hits me up. Hey man, can you give this guy some rounds? He's having a bad day. He just wants to spar. I was like, okay, fine. So he shows up. He pulls up, he gets out of the car, he's smoking a cigarette. I'm like, what is happening right now? So I know this dude's not in shape. So then, unless he's like some Ricardo Mayorga dude, but he comes in, he puts on these MMA gloves. And I'm like, all right, whatever, go ahead, you can use MMA gloves. I'm very confident this kid's not gonna hit me. I don't get hit much often anyways. So I put on my boxing gloves. This kid comes in, he's throwing some sloppy punches. He misses. I step back. He misses. He falls down kind of like to one knee because he's soft bounced and then shoots in for a takedown. Picks me up, puts me down on my back. I'm like, oh, crap. He thinks we're doing this. I thought he knew. I thought Dre maybe had told him. It's my fault. Once I saw that MMA gloves, probably should have clarified we're just boxing. So I grab him. I'm just kind of getting head control. I'm just holding this guy down on top and he's trying to ground it pound. He gets up a couple times. He's blasting, throwing shots. I'm blocking him, catching him, moving, tying him up. I'm looking at my buddy. My buddy's not there. The guy who set this up, he had left. So I got people there. I totally feel like I got sandbagged. There's people there watching. They're like, what is going on? I'm like, it's okay. So it's okay. And they're like, when we stand up, like, no, we're good. As this dude's like hitting me, I'm like, wait till we get up. The next round, I come out there. I was pissed at this point. He throws a little shitty jab. I kind of pull counter. I just laid it on him, man. I just started cleaning him up. By the time my buddy got back, he saw the kid sitting in the chair. This is a grown man, actually, sitting there in the chair, and his face is cut open. He's got a huge scar here. This eye's swelled shut. He's bleeding out of his nose and his mouth. Because I just felt like I had got sandbagged. I didn't know what was going on in the situation. I'm thinking we're going to spar, and this dude was really trying to fight me like this was like some street fight. And this was recent, man. It's like, it's never a dull moment, bro. It really is. And then DeRay's like, don't worry, I got the next one. Because this is not the first time it's happened in our gym. Like, people just come in here and they're like, yeah, I want to spar, I want to fight. And UFC really does that, man. People get confident. They see people in the cage fighting and like, I could do that. And it's just crazy. So they come in and they want to try the coaches. And that's what happens.
Man, that sounds like every boxing gym I've ever been in, that's why I asked that question. Caleb, I wish I had more time to talk with you, but I'm on a tight schedule. Where can people follow you?
Yeah, man, you can follow me on my Instagram, Caleb F. Hernandez. That's my Instagram, also my Facebook as well. You guys can keep up with me there. And that's about it. I don't do Twitter or anything, or TikTok or anything like that. It's just Instagram, Caleb F. Hernandez, or Facebook. Same thing, man. And Luke, man, I really appreciate you doing this, man. This is really cool. You don't meet a lot of people that have this much enthusiasm and like reach out to up and coming fighters like this, bro. So I really appreciate you, and I wish you all the success, brother. I hope